Hello, everyone's well. Let's see what you need to know, what's coming towards you in love. All readings are timeless. Spirit, what do they need to know? Okay, well, we have situational single. All right, you're choosing to be single, focusing on yourself, working on inner child healing. You've done the inner child healing. Now we have on red. So somebody may be ignoring your messages, or you are ignoring their messages. But here you are, luxury life, comfortable, wealth, indulgent, enjoying rewards. You deserve it. Self-made, independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path, built from nothing. So, and now we have past life, previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. So you've chosen to spend time on your own, work on yourself, work on your inner child healing. Perhaps you've been ignoring someone or they're ignoring you, but you have this luxury life, money, wealth coming in. You're self-made. You're focusing on your own business. Now you do have a past life connection here. All right, and here again, side hustle, multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind. Life lessons, lessons learned, okay? Wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. So I feel like you've learned a lot of life lessons, and I also feel like somebody that you have a connection with, perhaps you are out of contact with, they are learning life lessons as well. And here you are, big break. All right, career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. Friend zone, platonic trap, unreciprocated feelings, stuck as friends, like a sibling to me. And that could be how you're feeling about this person, could be how they are feeling about somebody else. We have two-faced, says one thing, does another, betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, trust carefully. You put up your boundaries, saying no, protecting your peace, setting limits, enough is enough, and no filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. Okay, so let's do some of this here. So you're completely focused on yourself. You may be ignoring someone's messages, or they've ignored yours in the past, but you're completely focused on you. You have this incoming financial wealth coming in. You're self-made. You do have a past life connection that's coming. You're doing side hustles, learning life's lessons. You have a big break here. You've put up boundaries, and with no filter, you're speaking your truth. And this person, there's been a person here that's been two-faced, and just not there. And you're focused on you. Let's get some more Spirit. I need to know. Whoa. Okay, we have fantasy. Are you falling for them, or the story you've written in your mind about how this could be? Biological clock. You're allowed to want what you want. You're allowed to want what you want, and the pressure is real, but don't settle for the wrong person just because the timing feels urgent. Mutual growth. You inspire each other to become the highest versions of yourself, and your love is the container for that evolution. And so we're going to find out if you have a past person coming back or a new person. We are going to do tarot, but you may have fantasized a person, maybe for their potential, and Spirit's saying don't feel rushed. Don't feel there's no time limit on you having a connection, on you having love. There's mutual growth happening right now. both working on inner child healing. You're both working on healing. You're both growing. We have common interests, shared passions, mutual hobbies, parallel curiosity. It's easy to bond when your worlds naturally overlap. So you may have a lot in common with this person that's coming into your life. You may both like the water. You may both like nature. You may both now we have settling. You're not content. You're convinced this is the best you'll ever get. If you knew something better was coming, would you still stay? A smart step. Opposites align. They bring what you lack and you offer what they need. This is a beautiful alchemy of complementary energies, masculine, feminine energy, yin, yang. This is somebody you've had past life with. You do have somebody coming in that's on the same path as you, that's doing the same journey. They're growing spiritually like you are. You have common interest with them. You're going to have a lot of passionate and good chemistry together. The spark is undeniable. Your bodies speak a language your minds haven't even fully translated yet. And when we do tarot, we'll get a little more clear on if this is going to be a new person coming or if your past person has done the work. And it's them that have learned the life lessons. So we'll get some more. Spirit, tell us more, please. Okay. Securely attached. No push, no pull, no guessing games. This is what it feels like to be loved by someone emotionally available, consistent, and attuned. So you may not have had that in the past. There's trust issues. You say you want closeness, but you're scanning for betrayal. Are you protecting yourself or are you just pushing them farther away? So again, make sure that these aren't walls that you're putting up because you're holding on to past hurts. You don't need to settle. You do have somebody that's on the same spiritual growth as you are. You're going to have common interests. It's going to be a very secure, safe connection for you. You're going to have a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry. You may be very different from one another, whether that be lifestyles, race, financial status, the way you were raised, all different things it could be, but you're different. But those differences are what's going to make your bond stronger. Where they are weak, you are strong, and where they are strong, you are weak. And that's what makes the perfect partnership. So let go of any trust issues that you have. When this person comes in, don't bring any baggage from the past. Okay? Because again, we have lost identity. You were never meant to trade your voice, your passion, or your power just to keep someone by your side. Afraid to leave. You're staying because the unknown feels scarier than the unhappiness that you have normalized. But you have a spiritual match coming in here. Your energy fields are in tune, calling each other home. Together you amplify each other's light. Okay, bottom of the deck, dream team. You don't compete, you combine, and together you're a force to be reckoned with. It's going to be a power couple situation. This is going to be somebody you're going to have so much passion with, you're going to be safe with, you're going to be on the same journey, you're both growing, you're going to have common interests. It's a spiritual match, which is the most important, that you're going to have the same, ethics and morals. You're going to be a dream team, and underneath that is being seen. So if you did not feel seen, if you felt hidden, you were not, this was not a relationship that you may have lost yourself in, with lost identity. You may have settled, and Spirit's saying, don't settle. Let go of whatever this was in the past, that you have something beautiful coming in here. You have financial security. You're your own boss, and you've got the divine match coming. All right, and here's the King of Wands. Now, King of Wands is someone who's very attractive. They're very creative. They take their steps. They're bold. Tell us more, Spirit. Who is this person that's coming for them? Is this a new person? Tell us more. What do they need to know? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, that is something that has been from the past, that work was put in, but nothing grew. Nothing came to fruition. Okay. And now we have a Knight of Wands and a King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is grounded, stable, marriage material. They're not a Knight of Wands. They're not in this Knight of Wands energy. They've grown. So you both have grown. This is over mutual growth. All right. And the Knight of Wands, he's in and out. He's flighty. He doesn't commit. May be confusing. So this is something that, you know, you've had from the past. This person now, they've matured into this King of Wands. All right. And even then, maybe they were still a little, you know, working with a little more passion than they were feelings in their head over heart. You know, the wands are passion, fire, energy. But now you have this King of Pentacles here. Common interests. You're both grounded. You're both have the same goals. You're both financially stable. You're both focusing on yourselves. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, and here is the victory with the Six of Wands. This is you being seen. This is you having the victory. This is you being in the spotlight. No more feeling hidden. No more feeling that you've lost your identity. No more feeling all this fear, regret. This is insomnia. This is, you know, you can't sleep. This is a whole lot of worry. And maybe that's how you were feeling. Maybe you'd been afraid, or you were afraid to leave a situation. And Spirit's saying, don't be afraid. You have so much better coming in. And whether it's the same person, trust the divine, trust the change, trust the process. Tell us more, Spirit, please. They need to know. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's hard work, a lot of hard work, diligent work, followed by the Tower, followed by the World, followed by the Magician. Okay, so something maybe that you've been working on. You put a lot of work here. It didn't come to fruition. May have put you in a state of fear and anxiety, but you've continued to put in the hard work, and suddenly this Tower is going to happen very suddenly. You don't see it. It's boom. You're ending an old cycle, the World card here, starting a brand new positive cycle with the Magician. This is coming in communication. This is something that you have been manifesting. So believe in your manifestations. And here comes the Knight of Cups. Here comes this romantic offer. And it's going to happen when you don't see it. It's going to be very sudden. As you're focusing on yourself, you know, you're being your authentic self. You're working on your side hustles. You have a Knight of Swords that's coming in to communicate, and this is coming in quickly, and this communication is going to make you very happy. This is the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the deck. So what I want to find out, though, Spirit, is this their past person or a new person? Well, we have the Star, and the Star is about healing, and it's about wish fulfillment. And again, it's, you know, you being the Star, but it's healing. So Spirit, I feel, is telling me that this is a past person coming back, that they've been also mutually growing spiritually. They've done the work. What did not come to fruition before, they're now grounded. They now want to give you the recognition that you deserve. They want to come in and give you a romantic offer. We have the Ten of Wands, you know, relieve these burdens that you have been carrying. Tell us a little more, Spirit. Which is truth. This is truth and clarity. You put your boundaries up. This is a head over heart decision with the Queen of Swords. All right. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You've been through the battle. This connection has been through battle, but you're both coming through it strong. And you're not giving up. All right, and now we have judgment. So judgment has been made on this past situation. Judgment is something that's happening now. This is not, far down the road. You're going to have very sudden change. It's going to feel like you're going from lack, from scarcity. It's coming in very quickly here with the Eight of Wands. This is incoming movement, communication, action. This is the way. So know that keep going the direction that you're going in, because you are going the right way. You are on the right path. There will be healing with the Four of Swords. So maybe now just, Spirit's saying, take this time, rest, heal. This is being in isolation, in hermit mode. I feel that things are being shown to you and this person that you're currently taking this time to heal and think about the past and get enlightened. And here it is. I mean, they're very clear. They want a very passionate, this is a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, a destined connection. And underneath that, Spirit showed me, we have the Death card, which is, this is total transformation. This is a connection that is going to come in new. It's going to come in changed. You've both done the work. Again, I always want to say, listen to your intuition. Don't just listen to a reading and assume this person has done the work. Look for the actions, look for the signs. Always put yourself first. Make sure that your needs are being met. You've gone through a lot here. And you've taken the time to do the inner healing. There's been a lot of trust issues that will need to be redone, but also knowing that they have learned the lessons. There's also letting go of the past, that this is going to be a very secure, stable connection. There's not going to be these trust issues. There's going to be, it's a spiritual match. You are aligning now on the same energetic level. So let's get a few more messages here and see what else Spirit may want you to know from them, what they might have to say from the divine truth. Spirit, need to tell us more. What do they need to know about this connection, this person? All right, they're very career driven. Love is on the back burner until I'm financially stable, money motivated. So they're currently working on, which, the King of Pentacles, he's stable. He's financially stable. And so that's something that is important to him or them. This is energy, could be put it where it fits, male or female. We have shattered. Old habits are breaking down. A new version of them is being revealed. So they are changing. They are coming out of this Knight of Wands energy. We have arrogance. I allowed my pride, ego to get in the way of our connection. I thought I was the catch. And yeah, they were in this Knight of Wands energy. They didn't commit. They gave you trust issues. They caused you felt like you maybe lost yourself because you were so focused on them. But, sorry, let's go. Spirit, what else? But they do want a beginning, and there is a lot of passion in this connection, and it is a destined connection. Now we have planning. I've been preparing a love offer. You will be shocked and surprised. Daydreaming. You're always on my mind, even when I try to forget you. 5D, you made me realize that we are one. Meet me in the stars tonight. And we have this spiritual match. So you're both have gone through a spiritual awakening. You both have done the work. Here we have surprise. They're working on a surprise. Life is full of surprises, and I have something special planned just for you. Okay. Self-sabotage. Withholding love from you. I withheld love from myself. Self-doubt. And they had a lot of healing to do too. They had, I don't think even these trust issues were just you. They had trust issues. They even with the lost identity, they needed to figure out who they were. They need to get it on the same energetic match. You are, you're our opposites, so it's taken time to align, but you are aligning, and it's coming all in divine timing. The universe always delivers in divine timing. Be patient and trust the process. You may see 1111. That's about new beginnings. We have stressed. I'm emotionally drained to the point where I'm beginning to shut down. Distorted. My views on relationships are distorted from past experiences. So, they weren't handling the stress well. There was self sabotage. They didn't have they had a lot of pride and ego. They had bad relationships in the past that were distorting real love and what real love could be. We have secrets. I am a complicated person with many hidden secrets. I keep us a secret for a reason. So, they had their reasons. They did not make your connection public, they kept it quiet. But we have the Six of Wands, so that is going to be changing. We have extroverted here, moving towards you with confidence, ready to show you how much they love you. So they're not going to keep this a secret anymore. They're not going to keep you a secret anymore. They're not going to keep their love for you a secret anymore. She's beautiful. She's being shown with all these flowers. You're getting your flowers. We have solitude. The silence between us has given me the insight to set my soul free. We have the unanswered text messages. We have player, immature lover that lacks emotional intelligence. Beware of their intentions. That is the Knight of Wands energy. So this is something, make sure that you do see the changes. We have perception. I was only able to see what I wanted to see. I am sorry for not seeing your worth. You make me feel alive. I choose you without a doubt. My heart yearns for you. This is beautiful. This is someone who's assured, intuitive, so they know what they want. This is destined connection. A butterfly is the bottom of the deck. The butterfly knows the beauty of change, and it settles when you least expect it. Which we have a tower here, so this is coming in for you. You may not see it coming. It's going to happen very suddenly. And you're going to have sudden communication, which is going to happen soon. We had judgment. Judgment's been made. Again, you always have your free will, but Spirit is saying that this is a destined connection. It's saying that you will be on a spiritual match, that you can trust this, but always continue to focus on yourself, put yourself first, and continue speaking your truth. So I do hope this helps, and until the next reading, I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night.